All right, check 1 2. Check check. Hey, check 1 2. Check 1 2. Check check 1 2. 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 Hey, check check.
Good morning, folks. Could I get your attention? 3-minute warning for the operational briefing. 3-minute warning. For those of you still making your way into the briefing area, please ensure you get an IAP and move further into the briefing area. All line leadership, please come sit in your assigned seating at the front of the briefing area. We will get started shortly. Thank you. Good morning, folks. Welcome to the operational briefing for the park incident. Today is Thursday, August 15th. My name is Gwendolyn Ozard, Planning Section Chief. Before we get started, please take a moment and turn your cell phones and radios down. If you do need to have a side conversation or take a phone call, please step outside of the briefing area. To start us off, we'll review our incident objectives. Our management objectives remain unchanged. Our control objectives remain unchanged. Current situation.
Good morning, Luke Stalker, Night Operations Park Incident. Yesterday we had a lot of great success, starting in branch 10 and 12. Crews continue to mop up and patrol, finding little to no smokes, and continue to pull hose lays where necessary. Moving into branch 15 and 18, crews continue to mop up 300 to 500 feet interior, removing hazard trees where needed. Moving down into branch 20, 25, and 5, crews continue to patrol and respond to service calls. End of report.
Weather.
Good morning, Tom Schultz, incident meteorologist, park incident. So we're starting off the day in a really good place weather-wise this morning. We had very good recoveries across the fire area last night, around 60 to 70%, with those higher values up in branch 15 and 18. Temperatures this morning are in the 50s to 40s again in those same areas, branch 15 and 18. There is a weak temperature inversion that's trapping some of that smoke in South Battle Creek and also Mill Creek, but I expect that to mix out in the midday hours. We'll see temperatures rise into the 80s again with minimum RHs 25 to 35%. Winds will be out of the southwest, veering a little bit more westerly as we get up towards Highway 36 there. Expect sustained winds 4 to 8 miles per hour with gusts 14 to 18 for those higher ridge tops and southwest to northeast aligned drainages. Once we get into the evening hours, we'll see conditions calm down yet again, see that weak temperature inversion take hold by 21 to 2200. Expect winds to turn east-northeast and become down drainage overnight with good to excellent humidity recoveries yet again. Take advantage of this good weather because we are expecting a pretty noticeable pattern change once we get into the weekend and early next week. End of report.
Fire behavior.
Good morning, Jan Smoots, fire behavior analyst for the park incident. You're going to notice today when you get out on the line and overnight tonight, it's going to feel a little bit more like a late season fire, something in middle October. It's a little moister, it's a little cooler, and we got shorter burn windows. You're going to see some reduced potential for spotting, reduced potential for active fire behavior throughout most of the day. We're going to have a shorter burner window with the better overnight relative humidity recoveries. But you need to remember that it's the middle of August. We've got a lot of fire season left. And we're still going to have, during the middle of the day when we've got the warmest and driest and breeziest conditions out there, there's still going to be some potential to see some active fire if we get any kind of spots outside our line. And you're going to still continue to see those interior islands burning out. You'll see some of those areas that still have potential for reburn, and really pay attention to those. You got a lot of trees that with fire in the top that are possible ember producers that could blow stuff across your line. Pay attention, take advantage of the opportunities today, and have a great shift.
Safety.
Good morning, James Allen, Park Incident Safety Officer. You'll find today's safety products on pages 6 and 7 of your IAP. It's expectation of this team that everyone you use those to brief everyone out on the line. We're going to support you with 10 safety officers. Today is day 23 of the fire, and you guys have put a tremendous amount of effort and energy over these past 3 weeks to get this to the point we're at, and you've done it very safely. The last few days in the shop has been very quiet, and that's a testament to what you guys are doing out there. What I'd like you to do is remember that the task still left to do, there's hazards associated with that. When you're mopping up, you're still on steep slopes, you have those stump holes and those snags. Working near the roadway is still dangerous. Getting to in the front of the line, you still have those hazards. So as you go out there today, be thoughtful, be smart, be safe.
Air operations.
Good morning, Park family. Greg Bradshaw, Air Operations. We continue to support your operational objectives, working out of the Red Bluff Helibase with our rotor wing aircraft. Today we have 9 Type 1, 1 Type 2, and 3 Type 3 aircraft. CAL FIRE continues to support us with our day rescue ship. Always monitor air to ground. Clear eyes, full hearts, united we stand.
Communication.
Good morning, Mike Heffron, Command Leader, Park Incident. Please turn to page 63 of your IAP. There will be no changes to the comm plan. We are still using 205s for your guys' reference. There also on page 65 is that NIFC command reference. Make sure we're still studying that and making sure everyone has a firm grasp of what's going on and how to correctly use that NIFC system. V5 is still the correct clone. Line leadership, please ensure everyone has the correct clone at your breakouts before everyone goes on the line. If somebody needs a clone, off to my right, we have a cloning shop set up. Make sure they're taken care of before they go online. Thank you. Have a good shift.
Medical.
Good morning, Steve McGarry, Medical Unit for the Park Fire. Medical plan is found on page 66. CalMat and MERT will continue to be available here in Red Bluff. And on the line today, we'll have dedicated ALS ambulances, line medics, and the REMS teams. In the event of a medical emergency or an in-camp emergency, in box 6 is the emergency reporting information. Please have that available. Brief your crews so they're familiar with it, and we'll get you the closest available resource. Thank you.
Liaison.
Good morning, everybody. Dave Pender, Liaison for the Park Incident. I'm here to emphasize one thing this morning. We have schools starting today. So that's going to create some challenges over the last couple days. We've been working with law enforcement liaisons here with the team, as well as, with the school district and local law enforcement. We really need to emphasize that it's going to be a challenge getting out of camp today. Today is the first day for drop-off. There's going to be a lot of personal cars coming in and dropping their kids off. We do have a good plan in place, we believe, but it's going to take your involvement to be patient and to be driving very safely. Exiting out of Trinity here to the east, Antelope Elementary is just a couple blocks down and it's going to be backed up. So there are going to be things including some traffic control measures, slowing folks down as they come out, as well as some directional control from law enforcement and logistics out at the exits, not only here at the main entrance, but off of Trinity as well. So we're asking that you're making sure your windshields are clean. You're gonna be turning right into the sun. Drive slowly, look for kids, and most of all, treat this as you would expect any one of us to drive around your kids' schools back at home. So be safe, and remember, this is going across the entire area. There's gonna be multiple schools and districts around, so be safe, take care of the community, and have a safe shift.
Information.
Good morning, my name is Edwin Zuniga, Public Information Officer assigned here to the Park Incident. If you can please turn to page 67, I got some updated numbers and acreage for you guys to write down. Our mailing service is still up and running. You can see the format at the bottom of the page if you have any mailing that you need to get sent here to the base camp. We still have Lost and Found, it's up and running. We still have numerous items such as chalks, cell phones, wallets, some iPads. So if you've lost anything, come to the PIO trailer up front and claim your stuff. And we want to continue, thank you guys for updating your pictures and videos. Continue to do that so we can tell your story while you guys are out here. All right, the acreage number is going to be 429,263. That's 429,263. We have 45% containment, and that's 4.5. Total personnel is 5,056. That's 5056. Thank you. Have a safe shift.
Tehama Zone roll call and division assignments.
Good morning, Tyler Holquist, Resource Unit Leader, Park Incident.
Good morning, Kent Cunningham, Operations.
Branch 1012, La Monica. Here. Divisions Delta, Schmidt, here. Jackson. Here. Juliet, Spalding.
Here. All right, Mike, we continue the great work in 1012, continue to validate the lines, pull hose where necessary, get all the garbage backhauled, all the snap tanks, and just push forward to leave a great product.
Branch 15, Frederick. Divisions, Quebec, DeMartino. Uniform, Naaman. Brookins. Whiskey, Lampkin. X-ray, McElhargy. Sudama.
All right, Shane. Branch 15, a lot of great work done in there. We still need to continue to work on some mop-up west of Mill Creek and continue to hike crews into Doe Mountain in support of the helicopter drops. It's looking really good in there. Pull hose where necessary, and make sure that we leave a good product for the community.
Branch 18, Kenyon. Divisions, Charlie, Haley. Echo, Fowler.
All right, Ryan. 18 is a lot like 15, 10, 12. It's looking really good. Continue to pull hose where needed. Continue to leave a good product in there for when we're out of here.
Branch, Tehama, Fire Suppression Repair. Morris. Schultz.
All right, suppression repair. Continue going. You guys are doing a good job. Make sure that we are moving with our plan in places. Continue to scout areas you can get into next. Continue to update the maps.
A few reminders for folks. At the conclusion of briefing, please go to your division breakouts. They're posted around the briefing area. If you're an unassigned resource, please meet with the resource unit leaders at the table where you got your IAP. Our next cooperators meeting is at 1000 hours. Our next planning meeting is at 1700 hours. And our next operational briefing will be tomorrow, same time, same place, right here at 0700 hours. Closing comments, Unified Incident Commander.
Okay, good morning, folks. Dusty Martin, Incident Commander for Team 4. As you heard today, we're at 45% contained. That is not without all the hard work that each and every one of you have put in. But understand there's still a lot of work that's left to do out on this fire. We need to get some of those areas buttoned up before we have a weather change, before we get the winds back, and before we get back into a high pressure. You heard today that today's the first day of school in the area. I ask that you give grace today. Please be patient. Understand that we're here to support the community, the citizens of Tehama County, and part of that is making sure that each and one of those kids gets to school safe today. Take a little extra time as you're leaving camp. Pay attention to the traffic that's been set out there. And then for the folks that have kids going to school today, take a moment to call your kids this morning and wish them a first day of school. It's important they hear from you. It's a big day, no matter what grade they're going into. With that, have a productive day.
That will conclude our operational briefing. Please go to your division breakouts and remember to turn your cell phone and radios back on. Thank you.